One desire to fight, 2, 3, the world's safe. For all Earth's eternal life, then stay a 5. Silver winged aliens will threaten to the core, But we hope our intrigue leaves you begging for much more. One desire to fight, 2, 3, the world's safe. For all Earth's eternal life, to stay a 5, to stay alive. Wherever we go, we're written in stone,
Hey everybody, and welcome to Written in Stone, a big guy, small mouth teen superhero adventure. Welcome. I'm your host, Aella, and I'm also your GM, Aella, and with me today is Scotty.
Hey.
Callie.
Hey.
Naomi.
Hi.
And that's it, because our buff beef boys decided they don't want to show up anymore, but that's fine. We can just move on without them. So, everybody roll me a d6.
Oh no. We're rolling already?
I mean, come on, it's the 4th episode. Let's go.
What a coincidence, I rolled a 4.
Whoa.
3. 1.
Blast off.
Scotty, what happened last week?
Oh man, that was a while ago. So,
Yeah.
we defeated Cat Lady. I tripped over myself and kept fumbling everywhere. And then everybody else finished it. And then we went to a fancy restaurant with Hunter. At least some of us did.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually we went back home. A few people snuck back home. Others just, Hunter's butler drove us in a limo or something. I don't know. But we all ended up home safe and sound after that. And no one remembered anything in the town.
That
Somehow,
is
even though we had this huge sandstorm and all this stuff happened and all these mummy cats and stuff. And everyone's like, what storm?
The only thing that they do remember is that there was a rain shower, which is weird because California doesn't usually get those. But that's the only thing. But yeah, pretty good. So it's been about a week since then. And you guys have actually seen a couple of other little fights here and there. Not a lot, just little minion dudes running around trying to do weird shit like steal stuff, but not like valuable stuff, just like kids' kites or like random things that seem important to people. Most of the time you four take care of it, but Aella hasn't been, you guys haven't seen her outside of school anywhere, and she won't talk to you like at all. She is gone cold turkey. One thing you do notice that's like Mia will send you notifications if there's any like little cat people popping up somewhere, and once or twice throughout this week somebody took care of her before you got there, and you assume it's Aella. But that's pretty much it. So what have you guys been doing in the past week other than fighting minions?
I'll start. Link's been making friendship bracelets for everyone. As well as he started packing his fanny pack because he felt like he was underprepared for his teleportation to the cave systems.
So what do the friendship bracelets look like?
They all have, okay, so they're like a braid kind of thing where it's like 3 different colors, and they're like kind of like a braid pattern, but it's like inch thick, maybe like half an inch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it corresponds with each of our power colors, but there's like 2 accent pieces with it as well. So it's like Jamie's is like black and then like gray and then like a white and it looks really rad. And then like Nigel's is like yellow and like brown and then like mustard. So it's like that. That's how it looks.
It's been 0 days since the mustard joke.
And so that's exactly what Link has been doing all week.
All week. All right, cool. What's in his fanny pack, or do you want to keep that secret?
No, I can tell you. Okay, so there is still some stuff from when he had it before, which is he still has his scratch and sniff breakfast sticker pack, and he still has his grandma candy and a marker and a whistle. But he also has a flashlight that looks like a monkey, a space blanket, and he also has a astronaut pen, and that's it. That's all he got. He just mostly went to get the monkey flashlight. He just got it and he's like, that's me.
Cool. All right. So, in this week you've been hanging out and you've noticed that Lloyd said he was going to be back in 2 days and he came back 5 days after 3 days late, pretty much. So, do you tell him about this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm like, Lloyd, listen, boy, you'd never believe what happened. First of all, rain, then lady, and then teleportation, and then rock, cave, mysterious voice, monkey, another mysterious voice, rainbow explosion, floating head, well, in between floating head and rainbow explosion, friends, and then another floating head, which now became friend, another cave system, fighting more people, tornado, and that's mostly it. Oh, and a lot of more butter.
Lloyd, you tell Lloyd all of this as he's standing in the doorway and he just puts down his bags and he's like, oh my god. What? Link. What did you do?
I have done nothing but receive awesome gifts. Check this out. And then I just fumble him my Rubik's Cube and just be like, eh?
He looks at it and he's like, I'm gonna have to talk to someone about this.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure. Do it.
Okay.
Just
can I?
But no, it's mine. No.
You're gonna go against my orders, Link?
Yes. No touchy.
He's holding it in his hand and it's just like, you can keep this, but I'm gonna have to call the boys.
Oh, the boys are back. The boys are back.
He's like, I need something really strong right now, and he goes to his office because he just looks tired. You've seen him be tired after leaving before and like coming back, but he just looks like he's been through the ringer and like pretty like beat up by the looks of it. Just looks super tired.
I yell after him, do you want a Link special?
No butter!
It's not butter! You...
I can't believe it's not butter! Alright, cool. So, you guys go over like the actual details of what happened, and he explains to you that you that you need to report this back, and if this is really weird, like that this happened while he was away. And you just guys go over that. I'm not gonna go into that because spoilers. But who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So, what Nigel's been doing for the last week?
Yeah. What have you been doing?
First, he probably spent a good day trying to find Mecha-chan in the sand at the beach.
You find her, and she looks a little melted, just like a tad, like like a little bit of her hair got singed off.
Okay, Nigel goes to pick her up. He's like, "No, what happened to your hair?" And he's all flustered and worried, and he goes to take her home, and is going to do repairs, get spare parts.
Mm-hmm.
The local hobby shop or whatever. Well, yeah, like he goes to whatever store he would go to. Well, what store would that be for miniatures and such?
So there isn't like a gaming store. It's like all things nerd, pretty much. It has like it's like an arcade hobby store kind of thing. It has a lot of retro games and like also like board games and stuff like that. It's called the Grumpy Gamer.
Okay. He on his way there, he probably goes to is there like a hot dog stand nearby, probably?
A hot dog stand? Yeah. Yeah, there's like a little hot dog stand.
Okay, he goes up there, and his little alfalfa hair curl thing is probably the only thing you see over top the counter as he walks up to it. And he's like, "I'll have the usual." And the usual is like the hot dog with double the mustard.
Oh god. This little hot dog stand, you go here all the time. So there's the guy is named RJ. He's pretty chill dude, and he gives you this hot dog, and he's like, "Man, this is a lot of mustard for such a little kid, dude. You need to chill out, man."
Hey, I don't judge you working at a hot dog stand.
I own this hot dog stand. What do you got to your name?
That's nice. And I put the money on the counter.
So you get your hot dog. Do you want to do anything else, or are you just fixing a Mecha-chan?
He's gonna do that, and probably, since he's a pretty good mechanic, he on the side is looking up this boss character, this Egyptian goddess of cats.
Okay.
On his spare time.
Okay. Roll me a mind.
6/8.
So you know that Boss is a protector warrior Egyptian goddess, and she was a servant of Ra, and she protected Ra as his like underling, and that's pretty much it. She's like really like that like all the cats are associated with her, and that she is way popular because of that, because cats are really important in Egypt. So she's really important in Egypt.
If Nigel sees any cats, stray or domestic or otherwise, he's probably going to give them a second eye. Wonder if they'll do anything weird now or not.
You see a couple cats give you the stinky eye. You just like stare at you like, who does he think he is?
He's just having a staring contest with other cats now.
Yeah. Callie, what have you been up to?
Jamie, well, first of all, Jamie would like to apologize
to Hunter, Link, and Nigel for leaving them last week at the thing, because she realized that it probably made her seem like she was an asshole, but she's not. So she's like, I just don't understand all of this, and I needed time to process it. I'm sorry that I left. And then she'll help her parents with whatever they're doing and hang out with her siblings, I guess. Research Anubis.
Mm-hmm. You can roll a mind if you wanna get some more info on Anubis.
2 over 5.
So you know he's the yes, okay. So you know that he is the god of ceremony of death. So funerals and like rites of passage, and you know that he's also the judge of the newly deceased. Basically, he weighs people's hearts in the underworld against a feather of truth, and if they weigh more, then they go to hell or wherever bad people go. And then, well, if it's, lighter than that, then it goes to heaven or wherever that kind of stuff goes. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what Nigel, Link, do you guys say anything to Callie when she like apologizes for leaving?
I accept your apology.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, moving on.
I'm used to people just walking away, so I don't know. Thank you for actually coming back and apologizing.
Yeah, I didn't know how to answer that.
I'm sorry.
We missed you, but I didn't feel like it required an apology.
You know what?
Okay. Sorry.
You know, I
apologize.
I read online that like group work therapy works really well. Maybe we should have like an after-school club or something.
Club.
So,
okay.
Let me set this like a scene, not just like weird conversations here and there. You guys are all hanging out in a little cafe that's right on the end of the boardwalk called the Happy Chuck. It has this like purple and gray motif, and it's really cute. There's a lot of pies, a lot of good coffee, and you guys know that Hunter has been like full mode, like going crazy research. He has bought an axe and has been, practicing with it, and you know that he is just looking into getting a Egyptian tutor and like a whole bunch of weird stuff that he's been doing over there. So you guys know that he's super busy with like all the other stuff that he does. On top of that, and you guys haven't seen Aella like since the day that you guys fought the cat lady. So yeah, you guys are just hanging out. It's been a week so far, and yeah.
Nigel, not knowing how to, and this is awkward for everybody, but Nigel's used to this being awkward, and he doesn't know how to interact with other people or like find how they click. So he actually is like, does anyone know how to play Gojin-O? And he like pulls out essentially Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
No, but I'm in.
Oh, okay, cool. And he like goes to explain the rules, and well, then maybe like the rules are contradicting, or like the rules themselves are what are on the cards. So you could have everything like all set for yourself, and somebody's like, I lay down, we are number one, and it just ruins everything. Right now.
I want to say that Link makes up his own rules, but somehow may be winning.
Alright, you guys roll me both, like, contested minds. So just, like, whatever you get.
Oh. I got 7.
7 over.
Oh, 7 over 8.
7 over 8. Okay. I assume Jamie's just watching this.
Jamie doesn't know what's happening. He's never
just
seen this
sitting on
happen.
tables, like 1 foot, like 3 of them are like they're holding cards in one hand, and then like on the table, and then there's like dice involved, and then there's also ribbons, and it's a crazy thing. And you're just like, this is a public.
She gets up and asks if there's pie.
What?
She gets up and goes to the counter. They're at the cafe, right? She asks if there's pie.
Yes, there is pie. You see a really like mid-20s woman, and like she's super bubbly and nice, and she gives you she shows you that there's fresh like little pies that she has made all over like the baking display, I guess. Yeah.
I'll just busy myself with that, and you can go on and do your weird stuff.
Now you see, Battleship Girl, she's a defensive card, so like, I don't know. Have you guys heard of that? Like, shocker anime is weird, but there's like apparently a mobile game in Japan that's like anime girls, but they're all battleships.
I heard of the tank video game.
Maybe it was a tank. I don't remember.
There was a video game where they're all tanks and you can date them.
Oh, that is really weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I got an 11 over 6.
Okay. So Nigel's trying to explain this game to you, and you're just not getting it, and you started like playing with the cards and making like a tower of them, and it just kind of collapses because you're like, ah! Because Nigel needed the card that's like right in the middle, he just pulls it out, and you're starting to yell at each other like, ah!
Now you can't attack with a trap card.
But I want to make a tower!
That is not what the Eiffel Tower card does. Now, and he goes to like explain the bullshit that's in the fine print of the card. I'm sure it's just back and forth.
Jamie, while they're doing that, you're talking to the owner of the shop. Super nice, and she just tells you, you know, it's been like pretty nice here. Everybody's like, you know, very nice, and like just is like, you know, you should take care of yourself, like get yourself a pie, treat yourself, kind of thing. And she's just being like super like generous with the food that she's giving you.
Yeah. Jamie's smiling and nodding. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. So, and then you hear like a crash from the other side of the room where the couches are, where the boys were, and it's just cards everywhere. Coffee spilled because somebody knocked over somebody else's cup, and it's just a mess. And she just goes, "Are those people with you?"
Unfortunately, yes.
Alright.
Sorry, our bank isn't here to pay you for the damages.
Oh, it's quite alright. And she gets like a little chubby boy that he looks about like your age, and she tells him to go clean up the mess over there.
I'll walk right back over them.
In a desperate attempt to try to get any connection at all with Link, does he have any form of like, or any of the cards have anything to do with butter?
I don't know. Let's roll. Roll for butter, I guess.
Or better yet, does he have like a card game that's like Food Wars or something, and they're all like different? I
will say that no, you you don't have a card on you that has butter on it, but there is a. You know that you have a board game at home that is called Baking Battleship that Link might like.
Okay. Obviously, this isn't working. As he goes to clean up his cards and has like one single tear on like the ones that have coffee spilled on them. But he probably doesn't care too much. He's not like a super hardcore pro tournament player. I don't know.
Yeah. But like it's still upsetting. It's like, oh.
Do any of the shiny ones? Because you know if it's a trading card game, the shiny ones are obviously the most valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Do any of them get coffee on them?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a sigh of relief and dries them off.
Yeah, you keep those in a different pile that from the ones that you let Link play with. Like you took you have different decks. You gave him the deck with the less shiny cards in them.
Link starts breaking down. He's like, I'm so sorry. But he's apologizing to the cards, not to Nigel.
It's okay. That's why they have little card guards on them. It's like in the clear card protector or whatever.
Yeah.
But they could have died.
You know what? I got a board game back at home that I think you'd like.
Yay, board games!
So Jamie, you get back to this. Link is crying, holding a bunch of cards. Nigel's like, don't worry about it. And they're both just sitting there covering coffee and cards.
You guys want me to go get you some toilet paper from the bathroom, or are you good sitting in coffee?
Link mumbles sadly, he's like, to Jamie, like he motions to her.
It's okay. She pats him on the head. Oh. Nigel said it's fine, right? Nigel?
I think he's already picked up like a lot of napkins up from the counter, like way too many that he doesn't need that many, and he's just like slowly tapping on the coffee stains, like it's like a sponge painting or something. He's like, yeah, whatever.
This is how the band breaks up.
Jamie tries to make light of it. She's like, see? He says it's fine. You gotta stop crying, okay? We'll get him fixed.
More unintelligible mumbling of tears.
Nigel in the background, like, I totally didn't use my allowance to pay for these or anything.
I give Link my piece of pie. Here you go. Do you like pie?
Link grabs it with his hand and just slowly shoves it into his mouth.
Like the kid in Matilda?
Yeah, but like not even biting it till the entire thing is in his mouth.
No!
Oh god, does it make like a disgusting noise? Like a...
Oh
Yeah,
god.
like,
Oh gosh.
They're there.
So as you guys are doing that, you feel like the room got very quiet all of a sudden. Like there is no sound whatsoever. And you only notice that in that moment where you said they're there and suddenly there's nothing. It's just like, and there's nothing.
I would think almost instinctually Nigel just like looks around awkwardly.
You see that everybody's kind of like frozen.
Oh no, they let it go!
I got it! It took me a minute! But I got
Oh
there!
no, you just got it? I thought it was just that bad.
No!
It's
I
like
didn't! I was
silent.
like, wait a second, what was the words that he said? Because I didn't, like, it was muffled. And I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh no, they let it go. I'm like, oh! Got it. Yeah, so it looks like so the kid that was cleaning up the coffee stains on the floor is just stuck mid coffee stain, and you see the nice lady at the counter, like mid scrubbing the counter, and you see a bunch of like people that you guys probably know, just all like frozen in this moment, except for the three of you.
Nigel would go up to that kid and like wave his hand in front of his, like, hello?
He doesn't respond. It looks like he's like suddenly turned into a statue or something.
Link realizes what's happening, like as in they're frozen kind of thing, not like what's happening, and starts moving everything just slightly over, just everything slightly moved.
You do that. What, like, do you just move chairs and stuff?
Like chairs, like forks, cups, just slightly like an inch to the left.
Okay.
Stuff's like frozen in air, like something's like in midair and it's just frozen.
It seems to you that like only people are frozen. So like some people are like mid drinking something, but like the liquid isn't moving. Like it is like you can move objects, but you can't move people. So it looks like all the people are stuck that way.
Nigel goes to throw one of his cards in the air to see if it's safe in midair.
It does not. It just.
I would think like you expected it to, so it just like hits the kid that was cleaning.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. So it just flops right on his face. He doesn't even react at all.
This is weird.
Quite weird.
Probably ran into a time pocket or something, but I don't know what's going on now. Can I do like a mind check?
Yeah, you can do that.
Brain blast. 4 over 8.
Okay, you think this might have to do with the magic or aliens or whatever it is that you guys are battling. You're not sure, but like you obviously recognize that it's evil magic or force. You recognize it as a sort of like the bad guys that you were fighting before.
He goes to set everybody and does like the, like index finger and thumb on the bridge of the, or not the bridge, on the arm of the glasses, and goes to straighten them, and like looking at everybody, and does like the anime thing where he's just like, it's not even showing movement, he's just like at one spot and he's at another spot looking at something, another spot, and just like cycles through the 3 really fast. And he's like, I've come up with a conclusion with my highly scientific brain that this is all has to do with dark magic.
You guys
This is
on or
this
like
is nothing like those goons or whatever from last week.
as you say that, you see a like cloudy mist to form, like sort of like as though there was gonna be a storm inside this like foggy, not fog, yes, let me retract that statement. It looks like fog is starting to crawl into the cafe, and you can't really see the outside anymore. It's like it's been clouded over with a whatever it might be. Everything is like this foggy, like gray color.
As he like panics and is like trying to close the door and like using the napkins that he already used for the coffee and trying to like wedge them into the bottom of the door. So
As you do that, the door just kind of flips open, and I would like you to roll a body, please.
can I willingly fail and just like flip over comically? Because he's got awkward as a flaw.
Yeah. So he falls.
I'll roll anyway for lols. just to see what it would have been hypothetically.
Mhm.
I definitely failed. It was 7/4.
Yeah, I know you would have failed anyway. So he just kind of gets flipped aside, and you see a fairly tall gentleman in a bright red suit walk in, and he just looks extremely dubious, as it were. He has a very chiseled face, light brown skin, and he has bright like hazel eyes, and he's looking he has long black hair that's just like shoulder length and is like waving, sort of looks menacing, if I were to say. And he just looks and he's carrying around like a walking stick of some sort, made of like a black metal of some kind. And he just looks down at you and is like, "Oh dear, it seems like you have taken a fall." And he like takes his hand out to Nigel.
Nigel probably like just kind of freaks out and scoots backwards and gets up.
Link yells, "Hi, I'm Link!"
Well, hello there, my dear.
Hi.
Seems to me that you've gotten yourself into a sticky situation here. Might
I would
have
call it more of a pickle.
I don't know, it's kind of misty.
Oh no, this is just, distraction, a craft, if you will. But I am here to speak with you. Do you know what's going on?
Dark magic.
Oh, you naive boy.
See, now laughing doesn't help with saying it's like not dark magic.
He walks past you, towards, Jamie, and he does like a flourish bow and is just like, "Hello there."
Jamie is shaking, but she's trying to act tough. She's channeling her inner Aella. She's like, "Who are you?"
It's like, "Oh, I am known by many names, but I think that you most likely would know me as Set."
Oh no, it's Satan.
You guys can roll a body of mind if you want.
The body of crap.
Yeah. Roll to not free yourself.
I've never met Satan before. I'm so excited.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
5/5.
Okay. You have never heard of this before. Even though you've been doing research in Egyptian mythology, you kind of skipped over that section. It's just like, hey, whatever. This is probably about tennis or something.
5/8.
Okay. Link?
6/6.
Nice. Okay. Nigel, you remember from reading up on this stuff that Set is a ambivalent god. Most of the time he is connected with chaos, violence, and strength. And he's also really sometimes recognized as being evil, but like, it's iffy because some places he's not, some places he is. No. Link, you know that he is defo evil. We're sure 100% he defo Satan.
You know what I just realized? You're definitely Satan. That's so cool. I've never met Satan before.
Oh, my dear. What are you?
That depends on what I look like to you.
You look like a human.
Then that's what I am.
And he goes, and he just walks closer to you and is like, Satan is somebody who's beneath me. People have been calling us the same thing for decades, but that's never been the case. Now has it?
Are you saying that Satan took your identity?
Oh no!
Identity fraud.
Oh no, my dear. He is his own entity and his own spirit. I am my own. I am not even God. I am not even from this earth.
You go, girl.
Now, I do have a question for you. I wanted to know, and you didn't answer me exactly. What do you know of what's happening?
Well, it started off by us getting some tea and coffee and stuff and pie, and then it ended up with everyone being frozen. And that's it, really. Yeah.
I mean, general picture.
That is the general picture. What are you talking about?
And he snaps his fingers, and I would like you to make a body roll. What is it? No +1. I forgot to mention.
It's 10.
10?
Over 3.
Oh no. Okay. Wait, does Nigel have a better body than you?
Somehow.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mustard must be more nourishing than butter, I guess.
Oh no. Okay. Alright. So suddenly Link is gone. He's just like poof, and no longer there. Replaced with a cloud of red mist.
Hey, what did you do with him?
Oh, just place him in a little bit of a timeout. I need to talk to somebody who's more sensible.
We're not going to talk to you until you bring him back.
How do you feel about cats?
I am an Egyptian god after all. Or at least what you guys call me. I love cats. And he just, there's like a big, comfy, one seat couch kind of thing, and he one of those vampire seats, and he just kind of sits down and he's like, so, and he crosses his legs and he goes, so tell me what you know.
I said we weren't going to talk to you until you brought him back.
Oh, don't worry, he's fine. I wouldn't hurt him. I just need a moment of your time, and then I'll be on my way, and none of this would have ever happened.
I think Nigel's gonna morph. And he goes, Guardians of the Core, boss, protect me! And you the transformation sequence.
It's beautiful, magical amazingness. And now you're morph. It's great. And he just goes, now, I'm just sitting here. I haven't done or hurt anybody. All I need is for you to answer these questions, and I can let everybody go. Link is fine, and, I just want to get to know who are my competitors in this.
If you are who you say you are, Set, then shouldn't you already know what's going on?
Oh, I do, but I want to know what you guys know. Because if you guys don't know what's happening, then it's no fun at all.
I hate to break it to you, but Link isn't the brightest bulb.
Don't tell him anything. Just don't.
Now we'll cut away to Link for a second. Link, you are in a desert-y kind of area. It looks like a red desert. And in each way you look, you can't see anything except for desert.
I hate sand. Link just continues to angrily stare at the ground.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. And then he decides that he wants to build a sandcastle.
Okay.
Can I roll for sandcastle to see how good it is?
Yeah, roll me either mind or soul.
6 over 6.
It's an average sandcastle.
Yay!
It's just like one tower, one window, got a little like flag you pull out of your butt, and it looks great. Good job.
Wait, is my lizard with me? Is Abigail here?
Yeah.
Okay, then I put Abigail in my castle.
She looks ecstatic.
Yay!
Alright, meanwhile.
Glad to see Link's having fun.
Yeah, Link is having a grand old time. Set is just sitting there waiting for you guys to answer him. Listen, I will only bring him back if you answer these questions. We can be here all day, but in the end, I'm gonna win.
Nigel's looking over. He's like,
Yeah, what is Jamie doing? Because nobody can see you.
Callie's trying to think of a way through this. Jamie's she's put her hand in the fist, and they're at her side, and she's just staring at this guy angrily, and she's just whispering to herself, "Don't say anything. Just don't say anything. Just don't say anything." Because she heard Satan earlier, and she didn't like that, so...
Nigel's pretty sure he's not Satan, though, right?
He's not.
Yeah. I obviously still don't trust him.
Yeah.
Like he says, well, what do you think that we know?
Well, I know for a fact that your AI is broken, and that you think that we use magic. Petty earthly magic. And, you defeated one of our great generals, so I want to know how you did that without any information.
Wait, Mummy Cat was a great general? I literally was tripping over myself when we won.
Oh, can't hire good help these days. She was one of the weaker ones, I would agree. And there will be other ones that are way stronger than her. I would not let yourself get a big head just because you won.
No, I was born that way. It was like a birth defect. You have no idea how hard it is to find hats.
Oh, my sweet Nigel. You remind me of someone quite special. And he goes to the counter and starts making himself a coffee.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we got all of our bases covered here. You pretty much nailed it. That's all we know. So, can you bring back the link, please?
Oh, dear. Of course you know more. But I will bring him back. Just to show good favor. Would you like a cup? As he pours himself, like, his coffee.
No, it makes me go too.
And he sits back down in his chair and he snaps his fingers again, and Link is like covered in sand, like with the sandcastle, just appears on the floor and is just sitting there.
I run up to Jamie being like, look, I made that. I made that.
The sandcastle falls apart because
you
it like was
okay?
like the structure just.
Okay, I know it looks like it's broken, but it was pretty average. You gotta believe me. It was pretty average.
I believe him.
The lizard
Link-
pops her head out of the sand and she just like rustles her face and she's like, nah!
Abigalia, she's so cute. Link takes like 3,000 photos of Abigalia real quick.
Okay, you do that. See, there you go. Now, I'm gonna tell you a couple things that I would think you should know. Now, of course, I'm not gonna tell you everything, but this might help. We are from a faraway planet. You probably have never heard of it. It's been a long journey to get back here since the last time that your people have tried to destroy us. And it keeps happening over and over again, but you know what they say. Can't really, get what you want without breaking a few eggs. So, I want to know how dangerous you are. And it seems to me, from what you know, and from what I've seen, that you are kind of weak. So, I'll let you go this time, but next time, get your game on. And he walks over to Nigel and he gives him a kiss on the forehead and disappears into a cloud of red smoke. And everything is back to normal.
Yo,
Jamie-
dude, I think he has a crush on you.
Jamie picks up a pillow and throws it where it was, and she's like, "No!" God.
Nigel shivers.
You hear on the as he disappears his laugh on the air. It's just
coincidentally, as he shivers, he demorphs. Also, he just shook off his outfit.
yeah. Everything's back to normal. Still coffee stains on the floor, and you still see bunch of people walking around, bustling, hustling. What do you guys do?
Out of here. Maybe we should get out of here.
Collecting sand.
There is no sand.
Oh, that's so sad.
Nigel picks up a spoon and he's trying to be like, "Is there no spoon?"
What?
I don't know, Matrix joke. Anyway, so.
I'm sorry.
You're like, there is no sand, and he's like, "Is there no spoon?" As he picks up a spoon and looks at it.
There is
Sorry.
a spoon.
Sorry.
I got you. I got you that time. I got you.
I don't think it matters where we are.
Just when we are.
Nigel raises an eyebrow and is like, "What?"
You know what they say.
No, what did
When
they
in
say?
Rome- When in Rome.
But we're not in Rome.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's cool.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should go.
Yeah, okay. You guys want to come to my house and eat food with my family? My mom's a great cook.
Party!
I'll
Party
bring
at
that.
Jamie's house.
I'll bring that board game or whatever.
Yay!
You guys go to Jamie's house and it's quite lovely. Nigel, it's actually a couple streets down from your house. Link, you live on the other side of town, but you think that this is a really this is a cute little house, and you appreciate the nice bright colors of the pink house and the yellow shutters, and it's kind of silly looking, and there's like a bunch of like old toys on the front yard and several cars in the driveway. And yeah, and you guys walk in. Jamie, you want to describe your family?
Okay, well, first of all, she stops everybody at the front door. She says, my parents are super Irish. Don't say anything crazy. Don't say anything stupid. Don't insult my mom's cooking. And don't look my brother right in the eye, please.
Which
Okay.
brother? Which
That was
brother?
Scottish. Got it.
Both of them. Just don't. Really
Okay, got it.
kneel, but if Seamus looks at you, just don't look at him. Just don't.
Okay, got it. Look no one in the eye and run forward.
Okay.
This is gonna go
Jamie's-
so bad.
Jamie's family is Jamie's the middle child of she has 4 siblings that you know of. No. Her oldest 2 siblings are Neil and Seamus. They're 21 and 20. They're Irish twins. And her younger siblings are Morgan, she's 14, and Ella is 5. And her mom and dad are, I can't even remember what their names are. Hang on a second. Riley and Ellis. So, and everybody's got red hair except for Morgan. That's it.
So, your younger sister opens the door, and she's just like, Jamie! And she just like tackles you. Roll a body roll.
Okay. This is not gonna be good.
No.
Oh. 7 over 3.
You she tackles you, and you tumble into a embracing hug on the grass 5 feet away. If she was not 5, she would probably be a wrestler.
Okay. I say, hi Ella, is Ma home?
Yeah, she's making dinner.
Okay. They're my friends.
Nigel awkwardly waves, but he has one hand on the board game box.
Hi.
Link doesn't look her in the eye, sticks out her hand and says, hi, I'm Link.
She gives you a high five, you're giving her a handshake. She goes for the high five, and she's just like, hi!
It took me 3 months to understand how to handshake. Now I don't know what to do.
And she turns to Nigel, and she's like, hi, I'm Ella! Nice to meet you! What do you got there?
Oh, it's food battleship wars.
Ooh!
Well,
Gimme!
he looks at the side of the box. What is the age restrictions on the box?
10 to...
It doesn't matter, we're Irish.
I don't think you're old enough to be playing battleships.
I don't wanna! That's not fair! Jamie, tell him I wanna play!
How about you go get one of your toys and show us that instead?
Okay! Mom! Jamie's home! And she runs off somewhere. And then,
Sorry about that.
you walk in, and your 2 brothers are playing in the living room, and they're like, yo, Jamie, what's up? Hey, man.
Neil, Seamus.
You got friends? What is this?
Shut up. I throw my
Boys, oh my god!
violin at them. Like, shut up!
I'm gonna roll. Hold on. He catches it. like it's fumbling, so he's like, oh god! Why do you do that? What's wrong with you?
Duh! Where's Mom?
She's in the kitchen, you idiot.
Come on, let's go to the kitchen. Hurry. Hurry! Hurry!
One of your brothers throws a pillow at you.
She throws it back!
So you walk into the kitchen and you see like a whole like assortments of food. You see like some sort of baked bread and some sort of potato dish and a huge like steak on the table getting just out of the oven, and it smells all delicious.
Mom, these are my friends. I brought them for dinner. Is that okay? Right?
She turns around and she's like, so she's just like, you brought friends for dinner and you didn't tell me about it.
Well, I told you I had friends. So, I mean, Neil and Seamus and Morgan bring their friends over all the time and you never say anything, but the one time that I bring people over, you're giving me crap about it?
You never bring your friends over. And she's just like, and then she just like leans into it and it's like, two boys, nice.
Well, strict by this moment. He was with the brothers, but then like it's a recurring thing, so he's like really like hiding behind the box.
At this point, your little sister comes back and she's like carrying like a whole mountain of stuffed animals, and she's like, okay, this is Mr. Thumble, and she like drops all the toys on the floor and she's like, this is Mr. Tumbles, and this is Ron, and this is Carl the Destroyer.
Carl the Destroyer?
Yeah, like she's like, it's like an old action figure, and she squeezes the like the sides of him, and he like flexes.
Link says hi to each and every toy.
Do you look any of them in the eye?
He only looks them in the eye.
Is this action figure like not in production anymore?
Yeah, it's really old. It looks gross because it's definitely have been chewed upon many times.
Can Nigel like roll something to figure out like it's like a collector's item or something?
Yeah, go for it.
When am I rolling mind or what?
Yeah, I would say mind, yeah.
Okay, that was 5 over 8.
It's out of production, but it was like not like a really popular toy, so like it's just like whatever, you know. It would probably cost you about the same as it did back then. Minus plus a couple bucks.
Okay.
So Jamie's mom walks over to you and she's like, so, what is your names?
Nigel.
Nice to meet you, Nigel. I would love some help setting up the table. Jamie, would you tell him how to do that, please?
Yeah. Come on, Nigel. It's okay. You don't need to be so nervous. Jeez.
Are we doing this like formal Western way? Like how many forks are we doing with?
Have you seen my family? It's 1 fork, 1 knife. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, I mean, sometimes there's a sometimes there's a salad fork, and then there's a dinner fork, and then there's a dessert fork.
We use the same fork for all of those.
Oh, thank goodness! He puts everything where it's supposed to go.
And she turns to you, Link, and she's like, Link, would you please help me cut these vegetables into the salad?
Yes. Still avoiding eye contact.
Is something wrong with you, my boy?
Jamie said not to look anyone in the eye like a shark.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Jamie.
Mom, I didn't. I just told her not to look Seamus in the eye.
Nigel turns to Jamie and says, "Are we sure we can trust Link with a knife?"
Mom, how about I help? Link, please go sit with my sister.
And she grabs Link's hand and she's like, "Yay! New friends!"
Link yells the exact same thing.
She grabs you and takes you to like a really pink room that like there's 2 beds in it, but like one side is just covered in toys.
Link says that's his favorite side.
She's like, "Thanks, that's my side." So Jamie, roll me up, I guess, like body or soul, or like something like
Soul, please.
I mean, like, what would we cook for cooking? I don't even know. Whatever you want.
It doesn't matter. I got an 8.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I was gonna say that's a critical fail, but it's not. Wrong dice. So you're chopping these, and like they're all really weird shapes, and like because you're nervous and you're trying to look at what Nigel's doing with the forks and knives, and like you can hear from your bedroom, Link just like throwing shit everywhere, just like you know, like you hear like a cat scream in the background. Kind of thing, and you didn't notice that you like sliced your finger a little bit. Like not all the way deep, but just kind of like, "Oh, honey."
Okay. It's fine, Mom.
She gets a like a first aid kit that has like a bunch of cartoons on it, and she just gives you a Dora the Explorer bandage. And she's like, "Why are you so nervous?"
I'm not nervous, Mom. I just don't know how to act around people like this.
I like to think Nigel's in the background, and he's like trying to make sure, like he's like super OCD about it. Like he's trying to make sure they're like all perfectly like parallel with each other. And there's like one like ruffle in like the table cloth, and he's got to like try to flatten it, and it causes like 2 more ruffles on the opposite sides. You know, he's just like nitpicking in the background.
Yeah. I like he pulls out a roller to make sure that they're all like exactly like half an inch away from the plate. Like,
yeah, he has like it on his belt because he's just that much of a nerd. He has a belt.
Your mom just kind of looks at Nigel in the dining room, because you can see the dining room from the kitchen, and she just goes like, I don't think you need to worry about acting normal around these boys.
Mom, I know what you're thinking. And no, neither of them are my boyfriend. Please don't ask either one of them. It's embarrassing. Please.
You can do so much better, darling.
I know. Please don't ask.
She fixes you up, and she's like, listen, the best thing that you can do around them is be yourself. They're your friends because they like you, right?
I'd say they're more my friends because we were pushed together in a situation, but okay. I'll try to be myself. I'm not sure they'd like that very much.
Of course they will. You're wonderful. And then she gives you a kiss on the cheek, and then she grabs the horribly prepared salad and kind of like fixes it. And you don't know exactly what she did, but like it's perfect now. It looks delicious. Like before it was unedible. And she's like, "Please put this on the table."
Okay. I'll take it and I'll go to the dining room.
Yeah.
Jamie's mom?
Yes, darling.
Her name is Riley. Just, God.
where's the bathroom? I got like a smudge on my glasses, and he like goes to take off his glasses to show that there's a smudge on them.
oh, right this way down the hall, and as she like, your mom turns to you and she gives you a wink, and she's like, that one, take that one.
he bumps a shelf on his way, and the vase almost falls, and he like stops it. Goes to the bathroom.
Please be careful.
As if that vase didn't break a million other times, but sure.
Does it got like Scotch tape on it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely duct taped.
You guys have like a nice dinner. It's crazy. I don't know how Nigel's family eats food, but like this is like something you probably only experience in Thanksgiving. Like there's so much yelling and just bonanza shit happening around you. Food is flying everywhere. It's just a crazy, it's a crazy time. Link, what do you think of all of this?
I think it's amazing. I love people. Or I should say Link thinks it's amazing. He loves people.
Nigel, what do you think of all of this?
Nigel's used to a very quiet, small family dinner, if at all, and that's like a rarity. It's like, that would be Thanksgiving, where no one talks, and it's just like him and his sister and his two parents.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is just like complete opposite, and he's actually quite the opposite of Link, where it's like too much people, too many things going on. So if anyone's like trying to talk to him, he's probably just like overwhelmed. He too many things going on. He can't really focus on a conversation.
Oh, we got a lot. You gonna eat that? You gonna eat that? You gonna eat that?
He's probably not even sure.
Yeah, he's gonna eat it. He's got it on his plate.
He's probably not sure what plate is his, because he used to like 4 plates tops on the table, and there's like probably 50 billion. Like it's an actual Thanksgiving dinner level, right?
I mean, there's a lot of people, so I assume that there's a lot of food.
Yeah, there'd be 9 of us sitting at the table if everybody's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nigel's is awkward and sad. He usually has like a microwave dinner or something, probably.
Oh, stop that! You definitely get hit in the head by one of the boys a few times, just like trying to grab something from across from you, and just like accidentally smacks you in the head, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, dude."
He instinctually goes to keep his glasses on, thinking they're trying to keep his glasses.
Yeah, so that, like, food is delicious. It is top notch. And there's plenty of butter. So you
Nice.
Butter.
you just stock up on that shit, and you finish up, and you guys help out with the cleaning, and what do you guys want to do now?
Board games. Board games. Board games.
Leave it to the nerd squad to go home, have dinner, and then play board games all night. Yeah, so Jamie, you dictate what we're doing.
Board games are fine. I'll pull out a bunch of other board games from our board game cabinet, because I'm sure we have one.
Yeah.
Haunted House in the
Like, here's
Hill.
some other options.
Classic.
Dude, I have that over there.
I know, it's such a great game. Anyway, so
you guys spend the night playing board games and such. It's getting pretty late, so I don't know, it's probably like Sunday at this point, so you guys have school tomorrow. I don't know how Nigel feels about staying up late.
when it's starting to get dark, he's like, I should be getting home.
So you definitely that was like probably during dinner, and Jamie's mom, or Riley as you guys know her, she says to you, "Oh no, don't worry about it, darling. We'll take you home once everything is done. It's all good." Hey, and then she's like, "Hey Seamus, you're gonna take him home, right?" And he's like, "Mom, please." And then they just go back and forth. And really there's nothing resolved. So you guys went.
No, Seamus' driving's fine. It's Neil that you need to worry. Yeah, you need to worry about him. So Seamus is fine. Just, I'll go with you if you want me to. I don't like that you're walking home.
Okay.
Can I have a ride too?
No, Link, you're staying here forever.
Well, that sounds fine with me. I mean, it sounds. I mean, there's food, friends, family, toys. Got all the essentials.
So we probably don't even. Do we even get like a game in? You think? Board game? Probably not. Since Nigel's being a square, he's gotta be home before then.
It's up to you. I think that like you could probably get in a game. You probably finish around 8 or 9 or so. That depends on Nigel. Yes.
We probably would like get halfway through the first game because he's trying to explain the rules to everybody. And if you want anything like it did at the cafe, we're not going to get very far.
So you're like about to start the game, and Nigel, you notice that it's already 9 o'clock.
Yeah, like he is in such a hurry to get home on time that he accidentally leaves the board game there.
Okay. Jamie, do you go with Seamus to take them home?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go. You guys have seen. Link has seen Nigel's house before. It's pretty decent. Like, it's an okay house. And you see, as you're driving up to the house, you see another car driving up to the house, and your sister jumps out of the car. And she's just like, "Well, look at this. Nigel has friends. That's adorable."
Say anything, she's like looking down, obviously like really embarrassed and nervous.
Listen. It's so cute. Oh my god. And you're like, clearly you can smell that she's totally drunk.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say she's high. That's okay.
That too, probably.
Okay. He's probably gone to, by default, just trying to be very passive when she's in this state. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know how you want to play drunk her out. I'm assuming with how she is now, it's happy drunk.
Yeah, she is. She like, you guys, your relationship differs on day-to-day basis. Really depends, but usually she's just really happy drunk.
Oh no, actually, it wouldn't make sense that you guys would. You're just dropping me off. So, he just gets out and waves goodbye.
She just she like wraps your hand, you around the neck, and she's just like, "Dude, you literally cannot do what I do, because then you'll totally get in trouble, and I don't want my little bro to get in trouble." And she just gives you a big old smooch on the head, and she just like goes in and like leaves her shoes out in the driveway.
Nigel picks up her shoes and brings them inside, puts them where they're supposed to be.
So we'll cut to Link's house, which seems pretty normal for Link. Jamie, you haven't seen his house before either, and you see him go out, and he opens Link opens the door, like unlocks it, and a giant dog comes running out. I'm sorry, I got the breed wrong last week. What was the breed of it?
It's an old English sheepdog. My dog.
Yeah, so he's this big fluffy dog, and he just runs up and he's just like, "Arr!" and like barks and is super happy. And he'll like run up to the car and like just like cloud the window to just like play with Jamie.
Jamie, let him in. He needs love.
And he's just like bark, 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 bark.
He just
kind
wants
of love?
kisses. Kisses. He wants kisses. Look at his face. So cute.
It was cute.
Link grabs. Link is probably still in the car, right? Or I don't know.
You said he opened the door.
Right. So I guess he's talking. I'm still trying to figure out how you guys are talking to each other.
Through the probably like just him screaming into the like car, just being like, "Open!"
Yeah, the dog is really excited now. He's just like wagging his tail real bad.
Yeah, we'll open the door.
It jumps on you and it just like licks you all over. It's like and is super excited to like have somebody new to play with.
Did the doggo go 3 borks over its 2 bork daily limit and go into bork overdrive?
Yes, he follows the code of the good boy, and he just bark, 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 all over you, and he's just super excited, and he runs away, and he brings back like a stick, and he just like puts it down in front of the car door, and he's just like pats it.
Okay, I'll pick it up and throw it, but I doubt that I'm gonna throw it very far. So.
Roll, buddy, roll.
Nine over 3.
It falls right in front of you. Yeah, the dog looks confused and you're just like, bark?
I'm sorry. I'll pet him. And I'll be like, I'm sorry.
He looks
maybe
excited because you pet him. He's just like, ha! He's just really excited now. And then he runs to Link and he licks him and he's just like, and then he runs back inside.
Bye, Petrov. Have fun.
Yeah, so Link, do you say anything to Jamie before you go inside, or are you just like, bye, and leave?
I stick my head into the door of the car door and I say, "Bye, Jamie. It was really fun meeting your family and everything." And then he like salutes Seamus, but like again, just not looking. He's just like, and, like slowly backs out of the car and then just shoots it into the house. Like he just sprints, like he's gone.
Okay, bye.
Dude, your friends are weird.
Maybe you're weird.
You're weird.
Shut up. Oh my god. Can we stop by Sonic on the way home and I could get a grape slush, please?
Are you gonna make me buy it for you again?
No, I stole 5 out of Morgan's wallet earlier.
Oh, sick. Let's go get some. And he's just like, do. So later that night, Jamie, you're back at your house, all slipperied up. It's great. It's a good time. And you get on your bed and you're just like ready to hit the hay, and you see a young girl probably a little bit younger than you, with blonde hair with a pink streak and a materials in front of you.
It's the same girl I saw last week, right?
Yes, but she looks older than last time.
Oh. Hello.
And she just goes like she looks around and she's just really confused and she goes, weird, and then she disappears.
Okay. Bye. Please don't come back.
Yeah, so I don't know if you go to bed that night, but if you do, I mean,
It's like I just keep thinking in my head, like, oh my gosh, I should have just like sent out that chainmail that everybody sent me about that girl showing up at the end of my bed. Like, it's real.
Yeah, so that happened, and you're just sitting there like trying to find that email on your computer, and it's like 3 a.m. and you're like passed out at this point. And I would like you to roll me a body roll, not body, a soul, please.
Woo. 6 over 7.
You have another dream, and you're in a weird dark corridor. It sort of looks like your headquarters, but there's no writing on the walls, and it has that rocky metal like cave-like structure, but like with some glowy techno parts inside of it. And you see, and it is like a pretty decently sized room, like with consoles and things all over it. And there's a chair, like a big throne-like chair on the end. And when you look at it, you see that figure that you saw that first, before that first day. That like cloudy, smoky figure sitting in that chair. And he doesn't seem to mind any, like look at you at all, but you see a lot of those little minions that you've been fighting all week all over the place.
I walk up to them.
They don't seem to notice you either. So like, but they're going about their business, doing like something on the computer, and like some people are like, they're like grumbling to each other, like, and as they're grumbling to each other, you see a familiar figure dressed in all red pass right next to you, and he gives you like a side glance, almost like he didn't notice you. Like you can't tell if he did or not. He just kind of like looked like he saw you at the corner of his eye. And he walks up to this shady figure in the dark throne. Do you do anything, or are you just spectating?
I'm just gonna spectate, watch, and listen. Wait, who's the red figure? You're the guy in the red.
Well, you know that it's set.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Don't worry about it. So he does a quick flourish and he goes, "My lord, I know that you've been watching me. Are you entertained by my day-to-day life?" And the smoky cloud goes, You should have given them information. You should have just taken them out. They were vulnerable. You can Give me some right there, then. And he goes, Seth goes, well, I'm playing the long game, sir, and their powers are stronger together, and I want all those powers, you know. And I wanted to know what information they had, and of course, they don't have anything. They don't even know where their powers came from. And the shadowy figure goes, I don't care about them or their information. I want to watch them burn and then disappear into the shadows. And Seth goes, well, I am more flair, more seven fair than that. And the shadow grabs him and he's like, listen, next time you see them, destroy them, or I kill you. And he just grabs him, puts his hand through his chest and he squeezes it. And he just you can see Seth writhing in pain, and he pushes him back, and he just falls onto the ground and is like, of course, my lord, I promise. Oh God. And then he just turns, and then he turns to you, and he looks you straight in the eye, and he goes, I promise next time I'll kill them. And then your dream goes black.
I was gonna say Jamie kind of felt bad for him, but he can go die in a hole now.
We're written in stone. We're written in stone.
Yeah, I think that's what we're leaving off for today. It's a short one. There's not a lot of you. You know, it's all good. Next week, though, fun times, nerdy shit. Definitely come back to check that out. Yay! Does anybody have any plugs before we leave?
What will happen to Jamie? What was that foreshadowing she saw in her dream? Will Nigel ever get the girl jam? Will Link ever get the infinite supply of butter that he's always wanted? Find out in the next exciting episode of Written in Stone.
Thanks, Scotty.
I don't know.
That was great. Perfect.
Ironically enough, it's just Nigel looking in the mirror, trying to be all cool.
Oh man. I think that next week we're gonna do something really fun, so I don't want to spoil it, but it'll be good. Hint, we're going to a con.
Woo!
So,
Oh boy.
Scotty, you want to plug some stuff?
Fridays at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, play D&D campaign that takes place in the Retroverse, which is 80s, 90s fun, and Aella, our current game master, plays Hertz, Popstar Synthweaver, who's probably going to have a sad time next session. Who knows?
Yay! I know it's going to be sad.
And then on Saturdays, every other Saturday, I have a campaign where we do Tranquility, which is very Jungle Shoal Dungeons and Dragons stuff. And if you want to know when those happen, you can just follow me on Twitter. And it's just at Scotty Hood, Scotty_Hood.
Callie, you want to plug thingies?
Check out my Twitter at CaptCallie, CaptCallie. I draw stupid stuff and scream most of the time. That's it.
I love your drawings. They're all great.
Thank you.
I totally forgot. I also draw things, and by the time this comes up, you guys will get to see some awesome doggo pictures. So
Oh man, they're so good. I love them. They're such good boys.
just calm down, Sirens. I know doggos are really cool. Whatever. Sorry.
All right, Demi, you want to plug your twit?
I guess so. You can find me at ngol275 on Twitter. I got them memes. And that's it. Nothing else.
They're really good memes. If you want Brendan Stone meme kush, go over there because it's good. You can find me at iGolender on Twitter or anywhere else really. Or you can find me or us, I guess, at Rin_in_RPG and follow all the crazy adventures. I might post some good costume stuff over there in a little bit. So, you can also find me on Dungeon Academy on Sundays at 6:30 Eastern Standard Times on Power Score RPG, which is really, really fun, or on Retroverse on Fridays. And you can also find me right here. That's it. Thanks, Alex from My Big Mood for our awesome theme song. And thanks, Capt from Stepchild of Sun for helping me write another super awesome villain. I am excited for you guys to actually fight him. Probably gonna die. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. I think that's it. Until next time, keep being heroes, guys.